Hello, my name is Torre We are the Staat, and you're watching Shout Loud TV. And now Rocco is gonna shout loud.
Shout loud!
What's up, guys? I'm here with the Staat from Nijmegen. Nijmegen in Holland. And so just introduce yourselves. What you do in the band, how long you've been together.
Well, should I grab the mic?
Yeah, I think so.
Great. My name is Torre. I sing and I play guitar in the band, and I also produce the records, and I write. Next to me is my dear friend.
Rocco. And I play a little bit of everything. Synthesizer, samples, guitar, singing, percussion. I don't mind. I do it all. Okay.
So you just came back from your small festival tour, or large festival tour? I don't know. You play Pukkelpop, Lowlands, and many others. How was that for you?
It's perfect. I love it. I love playing festivals because there are a lot of people there most of the time. Also backstage, so it's just a lot of fun. You meet a lot of bands, hang around with them, talk about the business, talk about not so much about the business, and it's the weather's nice most of the time. So for me it's like the perfect situation, because you also play mostly in the weekend, so you have a couple of days in between where you can do other stuff. So for me, it's fantastic. But also touring is also great, because you get to be every day you get to be somewhere else and sleep in that thing, and just have some fun with my buddy Rocco.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have another question?
Yes, I have about 7 more questions, if you don't mind. Okay. You supported Muse in Munich. I think that was your first date, and then they offered you more. How was that? What were the biggest challenges for you when you toured with Muse, playing in the 360 stage arena?
Yeah, that's definitely one. Playing a 360 stage is different. Having people all around you. You have to think about a whole new way of playing, I guess, because there are more people behind you than in front of you, almost. So we could play half an hour, which is great. So I started thinking about which songs can I go round to the back of the stage, because sometimes I don't play guitar. So I had a wireless microphone, wireless guitar, so you could walk around a little bit. So it's a lot of fun, and it was a challenge in the sense that it's a really big production. So you wanna make all the Muse people happy by not being a nuisance. Is that a good word? Yeah. So you want to be professional, and I think we weren't we?
Oh, yeah.
So so that was a lot of fun, and it's a lot of fun to meet Muse and meet the whole crew. They were really nice people, and very inspiring to be around. And also we got to see places we haven't played before, like Portugal, Spain, Italy, and now we have the chance to go back there. So it's been great for us, and we're very thankful to Muse to having us join them, I guess. Anything to add to that?
I think you said it all, man.
Well, thank you.
How was it for you to meet Muse, or did you talk to them?
Yeah, we talked to them for a little bit. It's strange, because I grew up with them, not with them, but with listening to them. One of my best friends was a major fan, so every time I went to his house, there was Muse in the background, and so that's strange to meet. That's definitely strange about being where we are now. We get to meet the people who we know from watching MTV or TMF in our back in the days when there were still music videos on TV and stuff like that. But so it's very strange, man. It's like shaking hands with Queens of the Stone Age, or like Last Shadow Puppets, or Eagles of Death Metal, that kind of stuff. That happens nowadays, and it's just it's unreal. Yeah, I have to get used to that, definitely. Yeah, I forgot the question. What was the? Oh yeah, about Muse. Yeah, it was just really nice guys, and we are very thankful because they, they could pick any other band to have them, because nobody knew who we are, especially in Spain and Italy and stuff. The people had no idea, so they could pick any other band, but they picked us, so we're very happy.
Very good to hear. So, in general, do you prefer arenas or clubs to play in?
I'd say arenas are fun, but it's just a different ballgame, man. I would prefer clubs now, but maybe that's because we're comfortable in them. And arenas are fun, but it's more like you're playing in front of a wall of people. Or not a wall. It's like a big beast you're playing for. It's just one thing. You don't see faces. You see like a wave of hands and one big cheer, instead of, in the clubs, even the bigger ones, you still see faces and you see physical reactions, and so that's what I like more, I think. But big festivals and big arenas it's just different. It's fun. It's just so much fun. We could do both. Play the smaller clubs here, which is just super intense. You see every person, you get to know them, almost. So I think we're in a good place right now because we get to do everything. We even get to play the clubs where nobody's there. Not so much now, which is kind of good news, I guess. But a couple of years ago, it was still like, we could go to Germany or France, and there was like 30 people, and then it was just like playing in front of your old class from high school or something. Like, hey, that's Frank. That's yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Wat moet ik nu zeggen dan? Nee. No.
Okay, no. So you wrote the first record primarily. You were the only one existing in the band back then? Is that what I heard? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's right.
And what were your inspirations to start this band and make this kind of music?
You wanted me to... Yeah? Just checking. What were my inspirations? I don't know. I was in bands from my 14th, I think, and the bass player Job, I was playing with him from the beginning. I know him since birth, basically. And so what are my inspirations? I don't know. Just for instance, like the Queens of Stone Age were a big inspiration for me when I was younger. Like, I was listening to nu metal and stuff like that. I still love Deftones and stuff like that, but that's what I grew up with. And at a certain point, I got to see the Queens, and I was like, oh, you can do this too? And that was definitely an inspiration for me. Also Radiohead, and the whole desert rock scene was, for me, like, when I was younger, it was a big thing for me. Because they looked like they didn't really care, but they cared, but it looked like they didn't. And that was cool to me. But as you get older, like nowadays, I listen to so many different things, like D'Angelo or James Blake, or more electronic stuff, or a lot of hip hop. Everything inspires me now. Even like maybe even shitty stuff, stuff I really hate inspires me, because I know that I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But also, something like a Beyonce track could have like really cool stuff in there, and that inspires me. But when I made the first album, Wait for Evolution, it was just everything I was listening to, and I just wanted to make an album.
Into one package.
Yeah, kind of. It's just the whole, from 15 to 20 years old, just all that stuff, all the ideas I had. I just wanted to make an album that sounded like it was one thing, because when I was younger, I just made a lot of different stuff just to try stuff out and just have fun, That's what music I made. Like, I could make it like a reggae track, or like an orchestral thing. When I was younger, I thought I'm gonna make music for film or for commercials or something like that. But I noticed that I didn't like that at all. So I just wanted to make an album that sounded like one thing, It sounded like me, and that was the first album. And then we started playing together to do it live, and then we just became the band, and we're still the band.
Yeah, that's true. We are still the band.
Yeah.
But it was. But I don't think it. At that point it was nothing. Then it was okay.
I'm just gonna rub this off.
You should.
So,
He's
yeah.
not healthy.
No, okay. Well, me neither. We're all pretty messed up, I guess. So, do you actually try to sound funny or weird, or is it just your natural habitat?
Thank you. I guess no.
It's a compliment.
You sound funny. No, I don't know. I think it's a good place. I think we all like to be in a place where you kind of sound like you're making fun of yourself sometimes. That's the best place to be in, because then no one can make fun of you because you're already making fun of yourself. And that's the best place to be in, because no one can do you any harm. It's like self-defense, I guess. No, I guess I think we all like that. It shouldn't be too serious. Sometimes it's cool to be like super serious, but in between, I just like to be ironic and sarcastic, and that's my sense of humor, and it just goes through to the music, I guess. And you know, to have a laugh on stage is good. We're just not. There are a lot of good bands that are super serious and do a really cool thing on stage, but as soon as they make a joke or something, it takes you out of the show, and I would like to be the joke, be part of the show, you know. But it's just who we are. It comes natural. It's natural.
Natuur.
Natürlich. Very good.
I'm so glad Rocco's here.
Yeah, he's just contributing so much to the interview, right?
Yeah, I'm all about it.
In your song "Help Yourself," maybe Rocco can answer this one. You talk about gated communities and looking away. So, do you consider it a political song or a critical song, or is it just more a satire of society and the state we're in?
You gonna answer that?
Nope.
I guess I don't know. Like, the song is a combination of a lot of things. It's like we are, you and me, like where we're from Germany and from the Netherlands. We're like super lucky. We're guys. We are white, and we are from the Netherlands and from Germany, and we probably have parents that make enough money and stuff like that. That's when I'm talking about me. That's like I'm incredibly lucky, and I think about that a lot. So I'm not saying like being white is better, but you should. Yeah, but it's way easier. The struggle of being a minority is, we don't know anything about it. But it's way more difficult. But the song "Help Yourself" is kind of about. It's about a lot of things happening right now, I guess, and a lot of people now are like close the borders and stuff like that. We don't want any refugees in here because they're gonna take our jobs and stuff like that. And I think that's just terrible, man, because we have so much advantages here, and it's super egocentric and selfish to even think like that. But it's hard, it's hard to see things in perspective. I get that, but I guess that's kind of what's the song about. You like, if you just look the other way and not see all that other stuff, and just be about yourself. But I'm definitely that way too. I could be helping way more, but I'm not. Yeah, the song is about a lot of stuff. I try to combine a lot of stuff into that song. It's I don't know if it's a good answer, but it's an answer to your question.
Yes, so.
Yeah.
So my second to last question is, what can people expect from a Staat show? if people don't know you, basically?
Energy.
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 Energy. You know that song?
No, I don't.
What song is it, though?
Don't stop moving, man.
Oh, yeah.
Wiggle,
Stop
wiggle.
moving.
Yeah. Don't stop moving, baby, or your booty drive me crazy. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle.
Don't stop moving. No,
Yeah, and then he said at a certain point, like, energy. Energy. You know, the simple songs are the best songs. Yeah, energy is a good one. I don't know, man. Just go.
Don't stop moving.
I think it's fun to be at our show. If you go to the bigger ones, it's visually also pretty intense. We try to give a good show. Basically, it's just entertainment. Don't expect too much, but expect energy. Yeah. You have another question?
Yeah. Tell me something about your German skills. Show me your best sentence you can produce.
Wir haben einen Clown gefrühstückt.
Ja, das war gestern, ne? das war genau super. Das war aber ja, total toll, aber
Aber. Mein Vati ist super. Meine Mutti ist super. Ich habe einen guten Vati und eine gute Mutti.
gute Mutti, ja. Muschi, I know Muschi. Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee. Grizzly, Muschi, Muschi.
Yeah, you're talking to the wrong guys because our guitar player is very good at speaking German. We are not so much, but we try.
We can get by.
We can get by. You know, I say stuff like on stage, like Dankeschön. Wir sind der Staat, wir kommen aus Holland. Haben wir Spaß? Ja, wir haben Spaß.
Calm down.
Ja, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I can go to 100, I think.
23.
I can do more. Not right now, though. But are you happy?
I'm
How's your Dutch?
My Dutch, I don't know any Dutch. I know dank you well, but that's it.
That's good enough.
So I guess it's enough to survive on the street.
Maybe you can say neuken in de keuken.
Neuken in de koken.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to leave it at that and say thank you to the staff for this interview. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Dankeschön.